Hi guys, welcome back. Another questions for still doing with the topic of a master or further study of the postgraduate level. Thank you so much for Amirul for these wonderful questions. Amirul, this question let me break to two sections, because the first part you asked me about, is that good to continue studying, doing master or PhD? I will say it is always good to further study, especially to enhance your skill, to update your knowledge. That will be always encouraged. To get more detail about this first part of your question, you can refer to my previous video, especially the purpose of further study the master's program. But when you are talking about the second part of the question, doing the master or PhD for the job secure, that is subjective. I will say that is very much subjective. Why I'm saying so? Let me share with you my own personal opinion and also what I have looked through from my fellow friends. Okay, and if you are thinking that doing a master or PhD programs and graduate with the master or PhD, it said you will be definitely get secure with the job, that is not really accurate. Let me share with you a few of my friends. They have graduated, in fact, a PhD program, and they have graduated with very good publications with a Q1 and Q2 publication, and with a high H-index Google Scholar and everything. Unfortunately, my first friend, she's graduated a PhD from one of our government university, local university. Been graduated more than 7 years. Unfortunately, she didn't manage to get any job or secure with any job placement. End up, she a bit disappointed, and she just doing with some selling some cosmetic products at the online and approaching the friends. That is the first case. Let me talk with the second situation. Another friend, he is actually graduated from PhD, a very good knowledgeable person. Again, when he graduated, for the past 8 years or 7 years roughly, until this moment, he didn't get any a permanent job. Until this moment, he is just working as a contract staff in one of the institute. That is the second situation. And the third friend, she's graduated from master's program. Again, a very good result during the study and everything. And she graduated, and that's a very good part, she managed to secure with a permanent job in the government sector. That's good. But unfortunately, the job she applied for it is for a degree program, not for a master's level. Therefore, after working more than 10 years, roughly, she already worked with that same institute more than 10 years, she still get a degree payment or salary. So, as a conclusion, for these three situations, I can say what caused, even though they graduated with a PhD, but why they can secure a permanent job or maybe at a high pay salary? Quite simple. None of my friends that I mentioned just now, they are not attached or have any bonding with the institute before they really further study at the postgraduate level or master and PhD level. That is the reason, I think, in my personal opinion, that could be the reason why they didn't really get the job for this particular programs at the PhD level. And that's the thing. So I can say that if you are thinking that doing the postgraduate and PhD or masters that can secure you with a job, that is, you need to rethink again, reconsider again. But nevertheless, if you already have a job, a master with a permanent job, and your institution is okay for you to further study, or they might give you some scholarship or allowance, and they encourage you to further study with certain bonding, I mean years of workings with the institute, then it and of course we are looking for the increment of the salary. That will be extremely a good point to consider to your study. But as one thing I mentioned, it is still in Islam, we call it as a rezeki, is one of the factors. Okay, and one of my friend, after he graduated with a PhD as well, after roughly 4 years of looking for the job, alhamdulillah, he managed to get a permanent job. But it is quite a bit challenging for him in the very first place. He also do a lot of contract job for the first place, and he managed to get the particular permanent job after quite some time. So in order to answer your questions about, and you are doing a pure physics at this one institutions, very good, I'm really proud of you. But when you are going to further with the master or PhD level, are you looking for to become a lecturer, or are you in future plan to do to work in a R&D institute to research and development? That could be things. So nevertheless, to answer your questions, first part, you look at the previous video. The second part, we cannot promise that doing further study by master and PhD, you definitely will get a job placement. That is quite difficult to promise by any institutions. That's the things. And please remember, this is all about my own experience and also what I have personally noticed through my friends' experience and so on. So that's the thing. If you have more questions, please do not hesitate to ask, and please leave the comments down there. Thank you so much. Bye.